The Lost Decade and the Succession Plan, struggling between unconvincing 4G and ineffective opposition. In a bigger picture, the succession plan should not only cover the PAP's 4G, it must include the opposition as an alternative ruling party. Our current situation looks like we are in a lost decade. There is the absence of both an effective opposition and an effective 4G, even the PAP claims they are not. The longer we deny it, the longer our decline will be. No. Our GDP is still strong. There many rich people want to come here for investment. But we cannot deny our declining middle class faces challenges. And the Singapore core is becoming smaller. The succession plan is just another way of letting the PAP to rule Singapore again and again. It has failed to address the issue of what happens to Singapore if there is an ineffective PAP. And we have no alternatives. One tried but failed. One is growing but still needs to grow further. One is learning how to be an opposition, moving away from their historical past. Politically, this is a lost decade. No clear quality leadership, no foresights, no experience in handling increasing difficult situations, both inside and outside Singapore. The PAP solution is calling for united people, a unity of all Singaporeans. But without giving convincing reasons why people should unite behind them. And the PAP asks Singaporeans to look forward in a forward Singapore way. They are collecting opinions, suggestions and feedback, just like what Japan did in their lost decades. Life just goes on like in Japan. Lost decades do not mean a sudden drop in standard of living or income. It just declines slowly. If you are rich you don't even feel it. But we can't deny the decline in healthcare, infrastructure and homeless people. The PAP likes to print beautiful pictures, like investments, properties, new MRT lines, new airport terminals, sometimes, even new hospitals, childcare facilities, etc. Who really benefits from these? Maybe as an excuse for adjusting salaries for ministers and senior officials. These prove they do something good for Singapore. Is the lost decade coming or already here? What do you think?